let's talk a little about Ibrahima Konate's contract saga, his future in Liverpool Football Club, and also every bit and pieces surrounding Liverpool Football Club. Now, Konate's situation is simply the reason why Liverpool have been in the market trying to get another defender, especially McGay, because Liverpool see McGay as a replacement at least solid 8 years, maybe 9 years in Liverpool Football Club. McGay is 24, I think pushing to 25. So Liverpool see this player as a player that can actually be in the club maybe till 32, 33. So Konate's future right now simply dictates Liverpool, going to the market and getting, another centre back. And one thing I don't like is the fact that this player will be leaving for free. Now, report has it today from Lewis Steele. We actually reported this today. When I saw this news, my brain just refreshed about the recent happenings with Konate. Fine, I understand that Real Madrid have genuine interest in this player. Now, Lewis Steele, when he was actually writing his report, he said, not necessarily, but it is fair to say Konate's future hangs in the balance at the time of writing. This is just less than 1 year. I think 9 months right now, the contract will expire. And he's going to leave similar way Trent Alexander-Arnold left the club. That will give Liverpool a bad name. Personally, that's what I think. Liverpool need to sell this player. Maybe even if it's January, Liverpool need to sell this player and get another solid, defender. So he went on saying it was November when Richard Hooks first opened talks with Konate's representatives, and 10 months on, we are no closer to a resolution. He continued, confidential understands Liverpool remain in talks with Konate's camp and want to wrap up a deal to ensure a position of strength for the future. But there is nothing more to say than that. It is not signed yet, and there has been no definite indication either way on the direction of travel. But it is a worry for Liverpool, especially after the long-running sagas over contracts last year. This does not make sense. It takes you 10 solid years to try to convince a player to remain in your football club. Just make it make sense to me. I don't see this player taking a new contract. I see so many Liverpool fans, trying to give themselves hope and all that he's going to sign. I don't see this player signing. Personally, I don't see him signing. In as much as, he comes out, appear very happy, do his thing, speak good about Liverpool Football Club and all that. Yes, he can actually do that, but I don't see this player signing. I think Liverpool need to sell this player. At least that mindset or notion of you can actually run down your contract in Liverpool Football Club and leave to another club to get higher bonuses or maybe higher wage will most likely drop. That's the truth. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this kind of thing. These are just my own thoughts. Let me know your own thoughts in the comment section also. Now, speaking about Cody Gakpo was actually speaking to ESPN about the interest, from Bayern Munich. Remember, earlier in the summer transfer, Bayern Munich made an attempt to sign not just Luis Diaz. They wanted to sign both Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo. That one, I better greed, though. That is called greed anyways. Now, Cody Gakpo, when he was actually speaking with ESPN, he said, I think it took us, a year, maybe little longer or shorter, but it's just a long process. From what I understand, Bayern have come, but in the end, they have bought Luis Diaz. It's nice, of course. I have experienced it differently myself. Such a transfer window can be hectic and stressful for a player and everyone around him. That doesn't bother me anymore. It's difficult because a lot is happening. Other clubs come for you, but you may want to keep your own club. Everyone deals with it in their own way, but it is certainly difficult. If the future is uncertain, then it will even be more very difficult. I think this actually, explains it all. And that is the reason why Liverpool gave this player a new contract. This guy dedicated to the club. That's what I think. He would have easily gone to Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich needs a winger. Right now, they still need attackers. Musiala is still out injured. In as much as, they signed Nicholas Jackson. Musiala is not in right now. And also, remember, they sold one of their wingers, Kingsley Coman. So I think right now, this is what they wanted to do back then. And also, remember, reported earlier, Liverpool right now is eyeing Michael Olise as potential replacement for Mo Salah. Just keep your eye on that one and just go to your journal or maybe your novel and jot that down somewhere. You understand? Next summer transfer, Liverpool most likely will be looking towards that direction, and this makes a whole lot of sense. Now, speaking about Mo Salah and his impact in the team, it tells a lot. Mo Salah in the Liverpool Football Club. It does not mean that this player most likely will be, irreplaceable. I know that Liverpool have been attached to Mo Salah for a very, very long time, but right now we know that at some point we most likely, will be moving forward with another player. Now, also Mo Salah's impact have also been shown, by some of his quotes reported by Fabrizio Romano when he was actually advising Rio Ngomoa on his goal against Newcastle United. He said, Mo Salah said, I told Rio Ngomoa after the game, my guy, just leave the social media alone. And this is just like a father to son talk. And that's the truth. When you fix your head, wrap your imaginations, everything about that particular goal, bro, most likely you will lose yourself. That's the truth. So he further added, you can be happy about the goal with your family, with your friends, but don't really get engaged and don't expect appreciation from outside world because it's always going to be fake. You are going to always try to, seek that. And that's the truth. This boy, very young, that particular goal against Newcastle United exploded everywhere. And that is the moment. Hey, oh boy, that particular day, everybody knew Rio Ngomoa. Everybody that don't know this player, that particular day, they knew Rio Ngomoa that particular day. So I think it makes a whole lot of sense, trying to, keep your cool, especially around social media. Anyways, we are Liverpool and that means more. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, kindly give us a like, and we are going to love for you to hit that subscribe button. This will actually help us a lot